Hi friends, hi family, hi everybody. Welcome back to yet another YouTube video. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for everything, guys. Stay with me and let's start. Today we're going to be making chapatis or chapati in my home country language. And you need water, you need oil, you need onion. This is optional if you don't want to put any flavors. You don't need the onion. And you need salt and all-purpose flour. So let's start. So you need 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, this is 1 cup. If you can measure with your eyes their half, please go ahead and use their half cup. So this is my half. You need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but you can add salt to your flavor. This is 1/4 teaspoon. And then we are going to chop our onions into fine, very fine, thin onions. Let's start chopping that. I'm gonna show you how to chop that. You really don't need a lot, so this much is going to be enough. This much is enough. Like I said, very fine. If you can't chop them so finely, you can grind them. Just get your grinder and just grind them. This is how fine you want your onions to be. It's like they're invisible. Yes, they're so visible, I can see them. So I'm going to add them to our mixture. And we are going to start mixing our flour dough. You don't want to add all the water at once, so just add a little by little until you have the consistency that you want. So at most I always use around 4 ounces. And this mixture gives you about 4 chapatis. Don't use cold water, always use room temperature or warm water. That works fine. Don't use cold water, please. What you want is a dough that doesn't stick at the bottom of your mixing bowl. So add water sparingly because you don't want a dough that sticks. As you can see, my dough has started sticking, so I'm going to add some flour to it. just sprinkle some flour. That doesn't have measurements, but just sprinkle some flour on it. And then I'll come in with our oil. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of oil. 1 tablespoon is enough of oil. Continue mixing your dough. Do this for quite some time. As you can see, my dough doesn't stick. My dough doesn't stick to the bottom, and it doesn't stick on my hands too. That's when you know your dough is ready. You need a clean working surface. So always clean your surface before you start working on it. I cleaned mine, but a courtesy of showing you guys that you need a clean surface, I'll go ahead and clean it again. You can use a paper towel, you can use a cloth, a kitchen cloth. So transfer our dough onto here, and here we're going to divide it into portions, and those portions are the ones we are going to roll out to make our chapati. Sprinkle some flour onto the working surface. I'll put this back in here. Get your rolling stick and put some flour on it too, and then just roll out your dough to make a nice round shape. For my American friends, this is like the tortilla. This is like a tortilla, but it's that kind of tortilla that we have in our home country. We call it chapati. Don't mind my shape, guys. If you're perfect at making shapes, good. I personally, no. Make it as thin as possible, but not so thin. So this will be our first chapati. I'm going to do that for the entire 3 that I'm left with, and then I'll see you guys when we start the cooking process. Welcome to the cooking process. So we first preheat our pan, use low heat, and then I'm using this to cook. I know most of you are wondering what this is. This is just a paper towel that I just folded, and it helps with the cooking. In my home country, we use an empty pack of the flour. I don't know why I found it like that. And I'm continuing with the culture, guys. So we put our chapati onto the pan and first cook one side and then flip it over. Then place oil on top of the flipped side. Spread the oil. And then flip it back so that that side can cook, and after that side cooks we will flip it back to the other side so it can also cook. If you can't use the paper towel, you can use that spoon too. It does work very fine the way the paper towel does. As you can see, our chapati is starting to turn brown. That's how you want it to look before you turn it over to the other side. Let's give it some more time. So whatever we did the other side, it's the same thing we're going to do over here. Pour some oil on top. Spread the oil and then flip it over and let it also cook, and I'll show you how the final products do look after they're all ready. And our bottom is also ready, so I'll take this out. I'm going to repeat the same process for all the 3 chapatis that I'm left with, and I'll show you guys how the final products do look after. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying with me. These are our finished products and these are our chapatis. You can use them as food with different sauces, or you can eat them as breakfast snack. So from this we can make rollets. We can also make rolls. So you can use your chapati the way you use your tortilla. So as you can see the difference, this is a tortilla and this is a chapati. So this is a tortilla and this is my chapati. They're almost kind of in the same family, but different types of how to make them. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll make you a video for how to use it for breakfast sometime. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for showing me the love. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But thank you. See you in my next video.